All right, we good? We're live? We're live. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Ubisoft Gaming League's Season 5 Block 1 finale! Woo! All right, it is great to see everybody here tonight, and hello to everybody streaming at home. All 5 of you, I'm hoping we get to that number at some point. It'll be good. Just a couple of housekeeping things before we begin. If you are at home on the stream on Twitch and you are an employee of Ubisoft, this stream is live with the general public, so do not talk about anything you're working on. It's not okay. You keep that stuff in the office. And for everybody in the audience, don't just yell random things that you're working on either. Just keep it to the games and, non-work related topics. It's okay. Alrighty, so we are really happy to have everybody here. If you are just coming into the room, make sure you pick up a raffle ticket because we got a whole table of prizes to give away. All right, so we are about to jump into this. Tonight, we have 3 amazing finals for you guys. We're going to kick things off with PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, which will be commentated by our very own Joel and Dennis. Round of applause for these guys. All righty. So, if you are not familiar with PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, I'm hoping they can tell you what it is.
I think we can tell you a little bit.
You're going to tell them a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Dennis, Joel, if you guys had to, describe PUBG in, 5 words or less, go.
Shoot, loot, on foot.
I like it, because it rhymes too. Yeah. All right, so shoot, loot, and you're on foot. So that's very good. Okay, so we are going to kick off and see the grand final match of the PUBG tournament, which had, how many players did we have at this time, for this tournament?
Well, am I on?
Yeah, turn your microphone on.
Yeah. All right. I don't exactly know how many we had because we allowed for people to join in as the tournament went on, but I think we had a good average about 85 people, 70 to 85 people a week.
Wow, that is insane.
Yeah.
All right, and so we're going to see that tonight on the final match, right?
Yeah,
we're going to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is crazy.
We're not setting you up for disappointment here.
I don't want to be disappointed.
We're ready
All right.
for a good match.
Better not. Don't let me down.
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
Let me down. All righty, so are you guys ready to see some PUBG? Woo! All righty, so we will kick it on over. Joel, Dennis, take it away, guys.
Man, I don't even know how to top that introduction.
Yeah, I know what
was
we're gonna say
something, and he just killed it. Thank you everyone for coming. Hang on, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you everyone for coming to the UGL Season 5 PUBG Tournament Finals. Over the course of 9 weeks, we had 22 teams sign up to compete against each other in some Battle Royale action. And tonight, we're going to find out who comes out on top. I'm Joel. I'm joined up here with my buddy Dennis, and we're both very excited to be casting the final round of action for you. Dennis, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
I think everybody's going to be entertained tonight. I won't say anything, but yes, you should be entertained.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to explain the structure of the tournament, it was a leaderboard style format where all of the teams would be jumping into the same server to compete against each other and earn points. The teams earn points by either accumulating kills or by placing above the other teams at the end of the round. A single round was played each week for a cumulative total of 9 weeks, and the team who got the most points by the end of the tournament takes home the title. So tonight, Dennis and I will actually be showcasing a video replay of the final round of action. But first, we just have an amazing highlight to show you. We captured a highlight of a clip from week 8 that was just so sensational and so sick that it would have been a tragedy not to show it to you. So I'm just going to set the stage for you. We got a player named Krieger. Yeah.
That guy right there.
Yeah.
Right
He's, well, we got some booze, all right, yeah, that's fine, love, hate. We got Krieger. He's facing down a 1 versus 4 situation. He's pinned down by suppressive fire, and his only ally, his only remaining ally, is being gunned down repeatedly, time and time again. And an entire squad is bearing down on him, guns ablaze. So what chance does he have to survive? So we're gonna find out right now. I don't know what Buvar is doing here, but Alright, he's making a move. I didn't say the squad actually had good aim while they were shooting at him. Save the ally? I don't know. I don't know about this. Where do you think he could be? Where'd he go? No, he's just shooting at grass. Hey Chris, you watching this? How does it feel? You're gonna be kicking yourself after this. Yeah, by the way, it's first person view. If it was third person, would they have seen him? I don't know. Tough angle.
It would have been.
Well, there's some points that will make me like second guess, but. Oh. Come on. Just, what is he even looking at? So keep in mind that the team on top of the hill is shooting over Krieger at the other people. It's not over.
But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor.
That was insane.
That was insane.
I don't know. My heart was pounding the whole
nerves were
time
sealed.
watching that.
If I was
Absolute
Krieger,
nerves
I
steel.
would have. I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have popped up way too early and just died.
I don't think he knew what he was doing either. I mean, my favorite part is that he's lying there. He's like, he pulls out the gun. Then he's like, no, maybe I should grenade. No, pull out the gun. And then actually makes the best decision. It's just not do anything.
That's one of the beauties of the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just you end up doing the right thing and you didn't even know why you did, but you did.
It's crazy. And I think a really interesting thing to note is that after that sequence, he actually came back around the hill and killed 2 of the 4 people that were chasing him down. So that sucks for them a little bit. But yeah, so we're going to be dropping into the Week 9 action. Dennis, for some people who may not have seen what this game is about, can you give us a little bit of a rundown?
Sure. So if you guys haven't played any Battle Royale type games, so like H1Z1 or PUBG, it basically boils down to, well, in the case for PUBG, 100 players being dropped on an island that has resources scattered around in different areas. Some are more densely packed than others, so if you're within maybe one of those small cities, you try to congregate there and try to pick up weapons and gather your supplies that you'll need throughout the whole game. And what happens is that as the game progresses, there's the playable area reduces, so that forces people to come together and you create conflict, and whatever you gather is a little bit randomized, so sometimes you get lucky, you pick up some nice guns, or you'll get a car, and then you play with the deck that you kind of dealt and hope for the best.
Do you have a PhD in this?
I do not have a PhD.
That was a hell of a rundown.
I'm terrible at this game.
Perfect details.
And if I've won, it's by sheer luck.
So we're actually going to be jumping into the plane. So we're starting off the game with about 66 players. We're going to throw in a couple disclaimers there. The game is still in an early state. So there's a couple, let's say, differences with the spectator mode versus the in-game mode. For one, you don't hear the plane, and in fact, there's a lot of ambient noise missing, so Dennis and I will be your ambient noise. No, we won't.
No, we'll stop that.
But it'll be a bit quieter than what you might expect. Another thing is that because the spectator... Holy crap. Because the spectator has to jump around the map a lot, switching views, it has a hard time loading buildings sometimes, so you'll often see terrain and details coming in maybe a few seconds late. We didn't forget to turn off our hacks. It's just, it's what we're dealt with.
Speaking of hacks, there's also that bug that you mentioned to me earlier that the players will sometimes be missing their head when they're dropping down.
Yeah. I wonder if we're actually going to see a bit of that. That'll be pretty interesting. So we got there you go. He doesn't look very good. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's the head. All right.
There's the head. Okay. So, in fact, we got a couple squads dropping down into the Milta town. Seems like the plane went from Georgiopol, cut down to Milta. So it's actually quite a split between north and south drops. So I would expect maybe a little bit of action to be.
That's right. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Neo Pandara working his magic tricks already. That was something. So another thing to keep in mind, it's very difficult to be spectating for this game. You're trying to keep track of a good upwards 70 people at the same time trying to figure out where things are going. The spectator tools are absolutely great for trying to find the stuff, but it's still a pretty overwhelming experience. So we can see the opening circle opened up. Oh, so actually the opening circle is encompassing the southern island around military base. That's a really big deal because you can see a lot of the teams dropped at the northern part of the map. So they're going to have to start migrating a little bit earlier than what they would be comfortable with, because ideally you want to be in the circle, you want to be collecting loot a long time. They won't have that option, they'll have to move.
Yeah, in this
Whoa!
case.
No, that's what I was talking about.
So in this case, a lot of the players are going to end up outside of the circle. And as I mentioned earlier, when the playable area reduces, you're going to get these conflicts. And in this situation, it's actually going to be something that's going to happen quite often, since the only ways to get across to the other island either are through the two bridges or by the water. So we should see some action.
And this circle is the odds are definitely going to be ending on the southern island, which means the bridge warfare is going to be a big deal in this game. Because there's only 2 choke points, there's a couple boats lined up along the river, but those are a premium. The first people who get it are generally going to be safe, but then after that, it's going to be a bloodbath. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes people are nice.
Given the drops, the way that people have dropped across the map, most likely that boats will be highly contested.
Now, what I also found interesting is that not many people, actually no one dropped on Military Island. Normally, the hotspots in the game are Military, School, Georgiople, a couple other places that have very dense building placement, which gives a lot of loot, a lot of upgraded loot.
A lot of chance for loot. Yep.
And so a lot of people will start there at the beginning of the game. In public matches. In tournament matches, it seems people are willing to actually pick more sparse spots and then clear them out and take more of a region-based approach. But I think the spread's pretty good in terms of like big cities and small towns. Really, actually, not a very active early game.
I think everybody's playing really cautious at this point.
Yeah, very conservative. Someone's actually critical over in Yasnaya. It sucks for the team who dropped in Severny. They were probably hoping for a northern circle.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to like leave probably in like a minute or so. They have to find a vehicle.
Yeah, I generally try to give myself a buffer of about a minute when I'm playing the game to at least be somewhere in the vicinity of the circle. If I'm not, then I gotta hope that there's a vehicle on the way. But it's kind of the risk that you take if you want to keep looting.
What is this guy shooting at? All right, he's
I saw it,
combating his imaginary demons over in the Milta power plant. We got some N64 buildings over in Milta. So there's still 2 squads in Milta, and it's surprising that I can't tell if they've noticed each other. It seems like one of them kind of booked it. So in fact, there's like one guy, RSX Dan, just chilling there.
Chilling out by himself.
So what's your favorite loadout?
I'm weird, and I love the S12K.
Why do you love the S12K?
Because
especially when I play with you, why do you love the S12K?
I have a weird winning percentage with that gun, especially if I put a silencer on it and I piss off my teammates for using a silencer with a silent shotgun.
Yes, it's not silent at all. It's not stealthy.
Other than that, I mean, the standard AK.
And the VSS as your secondary?
No,
okay.
I like trying to use it and thinking I'm good with it, but no, I'm absolutely garbage with it.
All right. And your favorite vehicle?
It has to be the motorcycle.
Yeah?
Yes.
The three-wheeler, right?
No.
What?
The one that goes the fastest.
The paragon of stability
That's right,
and control.
exactly.
Yeah.
Number of flips should be bonus points, I think.
Oh, yeah. So actually, all right, so this is interesting. One of the teams made it to Military Island. They're actually probably going to get a lot of really good loot.
Yeah.
But the team with Gregatron 7 is actually going into Military, so
we could get some conflict.
I'm curious if there's going to be a bit of conflict. And there's even a crate down there. We don't know what's in the contents of that crate, but that could be a
very
significant equipment upgrade.
Yeah.
In fact, Organic, or Org for Nick, Organization for Nick, is healing up now. It looks like they got popped a few times on the way out of Pachinki.
So I like the strategy of going towards military base. I generally don't like to straddle the blue, as some people will call it, where they stay at the edge of the playable area and they just move forward as they need to. I'd much rather be in the playable area right away.
So we got Krieger. Well, action looks more like an execution from Krieger. He takes out a couple people. He's cooking a smoke grenade. I'm not sure how effective that'll be. What is he hacking?
Oh, like shooting the wall.
He's not going to accomplish much. Okay, I think he pulls out the right grenade this time.
Let's see if he gets it.
All right.
And he does.
Oh boy. Later Gregatron, and down goes their squad. That's actually a very good skirmish by Krieger and friends. And now they get free reign of military base once again. They get to loot it up a lot more. Doesn't seem like they took too many casualties.
So like I was saying, I personally prefer being in the middle of the playable area, or where the playable area is going to be, so that I know that within the next circle, hopefully I'm not that far, and it won't be, I won't have to go through too much open area or through death traps like the bridges. So that's generally my strategy, but I know other people like to straddle the blue and then try to pick off people as they move forward, but I feel like the risk of that is something that leads to, I don't know.
No. You're playing with fire.
Yes.
If you stay out there, the blue's going to get you, and then you're kind of forcing yourself to limited mobility because you can't move backwards, you can't retreat all you can do is move
Move
forward
forward,
to the
exactly.
side, and if they catch you out there, you're kind of
I'd
finished.
much rather be the one having people come towards me and then dealing with people that are oncoming than trying to move towards an area, not know what's going on, and then
Right.
maybe encounter people and not be ready for that.
Absolutely. For me, I like playing the edge. I like fighting my way in, picking my spots. Because the thing is, I mean, unless people are idiots, I kind of like having the blue at my back so I don't have to worry about being
That's true.
flanked. So there's a lot less to watch
That
and
is,
cover.
that is one less vector to take care of.
But, you know, different styles. Like,
Yep.
being in the middle means that people have to come to you.
To you, yeah.
And that gives you the peeker's advantage. They just, they have to come over the hill, you take them out. So, yeah. It looks like Krieger's actually holding, like, a really... Was it Krieger or Savater that was holding a big sniper rifle for a second there? So we're seeing a lot of vehicles get picked up now. The northern teams are starting to make their way in. The blue circle is starting to close into the military island. It's about halfway there.
So following the mini-map on the bottom right, I like to sort of place myself, if I can be halfway in between
Yep.
where the blue is and where the playable area is, and keep pace with the whatever the speed of the blue wave is coming in, and I feel like I'm comfortable. So like if I'm not, you know, like I said, going towards the playable area right away, if I have to do a strategy, that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
To be safe. So you can see like a lot of the players right now, they've got their vehicles, they're moving towards the playable area.
So this is actually a fascinating strategy. Duke Titan is in the middle of a field with a shotgun, and his teammates are just leaving Severny. I see the merit to splitting your forces up to maybe cover more ground, but I think they're taking it a little bit extreme.
That's a little bit more than I'd be comfortable with.
Yeah,
Obviously.
no kidding. We got Tascan and G-Ras, or Grass. Oh, boo boo boo.
Get some booze here.
Got the Boo Earns here, coming up to start crossing the bridge. Still a lot of people clumped up around the Milta town.
Well, this game is always a balance of trying to find a balance between being greedy and trying to get that extra piece of loot or that little attachment that you need for that gun of yours.
It's always best to be greedy until you get called out on it.
That's it.
Then you just load up the next game and be greedy again. Never learn. So going for a nice leisurely stroll here. El Mazoud and friends about to be crossing the bridge. Look at that. So actually, Frag Feast and Tascan set up shop outside the bridge. So it looks like they're going to employ a bridge camping strategy, try and take out whoever's in. Oh, these guys. Okay,
Right outside the blue.
So Rocking Bear, Chris Duplato, and Stole 2K starting to shoot a couple people in the shack, trying to fight their way. The blue actually has passed everyone. So Stein and X-Soldier can't stay in here either. Actually, both teams are in a bad spot.
They're in a really bad spot right here.
This is a great example of a prisoner's dilemma where you have two teams stuck in the blue, and they both want to make it in the circle, but they can't because they're shooting each other.
That's right.
But if they're shooting each other, they both they don't.
That's right.
They minimize their chance to survive. So X-Soldier actually gets taken out here. Stein goes down too. Oh, look at this guy, the Terminator.
Just standing out in the open. He doesn't care.
Man, so tough. Oh, there we go. All right. He found the shift key. So it looks like one of their teammates went down. And I guess Rocking Bear's going to go in, see what's up. Maybe they'll negotiate some lives for candy
Or no.
No. Yeah.
He'll just take what he thinks is his.
Never negotiate with terrorists. Actually, okay, so there's still some shots going on around here, or maybe they're just shooting at nothing. But they need to make their way in the blue. They're starting to take a bit of damage. In the early game, it's not too much reason to panic.
There is reasonable time that you can spend inside the blue area while during the early circles if you really do want to get that extra loot.
Yeah.
So as you can see, they got a few kills, so they do want to at least reap the benefits of this gunfight.
Yeah. You can see a lot of teams actually grab boats.
That's right.
So they're going to be doing okay. Actually, okay, so it looks like we have some Black Flag naval combat going on here. It looks like they can shoot each other, but shooting from a boat is
Very difficult.
extremely difficult because you're hitting all the waves as you're scoping in.
It's hard enough
and
not
also
to
if
shoot.
your friend's head is in the way.
I try not to shoot my allies in the head, but you know, sometimes
That
you just
happens
get in the
sometimes,
way.
especially like a view like this. Sometimes your gun can clip through the other guy's head without you realizing. So I mean, they might as well shoot. You miss all the shots you don't take, so
you never know.
there's no
You never
reason.
know.
But it's
I mean,
a little tricky.
unless you're low on ammo and you're trying to
Yeah.
conserve, then why not?
I'm looking forward to the boat torpedo DLC.
Oh no, I want the border strike DLC.
Ooh, I don't. Get a kill streak, call it an airstrike.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're Call of Duty now. So I think these guys are going to have a bit of an advantage because they're closer to shore, and they'll be able to pick when they want to land, and they'll be able to open up fire on the other boat. So the other boat is probably going to have a hard time actually figuring out where to land. They might have to like go a bit farther along the coast, or maybe they'll take the fight. Who knows? So we still have our favorite bridge campers, and actually their patience might pay off because there's still a couple teams stuck here on the island,
Yeah, looks like we got
unable
some
to find a boat.
Yeah, we got some people heading
Here we go.
towards them.
All right. Oh, Krista Plato.
Oh, it's taken out.
Oh, one goes down. Stole 2K, Rocking Bear, trying to make it by. Oh.
There you
Oh
go.
man, running through the
Firing
the meat
squad.
grinder.
Yeah.
That was a crazy squad wipe. So they're gonna be well rewarded from that.
They should be. They should be. I like to call those special deliveries where somebody brings weapons
Yeah,
and
you got
ammo
a nice
to.
little Amazon Prime
That's right.
parcel delivered right
one
to
day,
you on
one
the
day
bridge.
delivery.
Yeah. That's how it happens in real life, right?
That's
I order
right.
something online and then someone, like, I don't know, gets lost halfway there.
Well, except I don't need to gun down the UPS guy to get my stuff.
Yeah, so this sinking ship, I guess lost his boat but made it on the island. I think a lot of teams actually swam the whole way across. Yeah, you can even see like a squad of
There's an
three
entire
kind of spread
squad
out
right there. Yeah.
So we have a clump of people on the left side of the island. We have a few people starting to enter from the top. And still one squad not crossing the bridge yet. I think they're really trying to avoid the bridge campers, be super conservative, but they're going to start taking more damage.
Well, if they do have enough health items, then it is something that they can do, because I would already assume, if I was in their position, that there were people waiting at the bridge, waiting to just ambush us. So the more time they take, probably is the better chances they have of getting across the bridge.
So one-man army with his army of 4, not living up to his name. Is his name Flow Fighter? Oh, that's so good.
So I do like that strategy that that team is employing, the one that was on the bottom left, of taking the boat all the way around.
Yep.
Like I said, I have a preference for being in the dead center of the playable area, and they will be landing pretty much in the dead center of the playable area.
Absolutely. They land in the circle, and they can even catch some teams off guard if they're not ready for it, because they might be expecting, since so many people land on the northern side, maybe they can get a flank on someone from
so
from
maybe
the
the teams are just expecting people to come from ground, and they think maybe there aren't any more teams coming in by boat, so they can catch people by surprise.
But there's a lot of people on the southern coast. There's at least 3 squads, 4 if you count the ones on the bottom right. So it looks like Akira's team is going to hole up here around the north side. The guys from Severny are just now entering the area, but they might actually run straight into Akira's squad. This could be super bad news because, like you mentioned, they were playing the blue. They're hugging the edge, and now other people are better situated and just push them out. See, Afro XCC knocks out Bovar, and now Dr. Mambo is stuck here, drinking beverages, probably family friendly.
Yeah.
But he's stuck here. He's wasting resources, and the other team is sitting pretty, just waiting for him to
that's it.
show his face. Lots of people starting to make their way to the left side. Oh, look at this. They leave the squad. They're looking for him. They're hunting him down.
So this I'm not sure I agree with. They are in the safe playable area.
Look at that. They're exiting the blue.
They
They're
decided to
actually
leave.
looking for him outside. They have an idea there's someone there, but it's so dangerous. If you get knocked
Yeah.
out in the blue,
Then
you
you're
actually
stuck
have
there.
a good chance to die. Super aggro. Okay, so we have a squad coming in here. We're going to have a nice fight.
Oh, they're coming in hot.
So, one-man army and friends, is it? No, it's another one. All right.
Oh.
Actually, I think there's like 3 squads here. So Alex Frad goes down. There's 2 people. What?
One person
How do
is
you do that?
completely ignoring the laws of physics and going right through the door.
Oh man. Okay. So he's outside or in. I don't know. But seems there's 2 people coming around the right side. Is that taken out? Trades with Hell's Go. Insomniac. Oh, gets caught out by Sarthius. Sarthius gets fire turned on, so he actually retreats, but then he runs back out.
Oh, and the squad's down.
Down goes Sarthius. So, Insomniac able. Oh, so they win the fight, but they haven't won the war because now Frag Feast, Bad Luck, and Tascan. Is Tascan there? I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, picking up
They
people.
start coming in, and now 3 of them at critical HP with a squad coming.
They were caught a little bit unprepared.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Oh! Oh, the bars! The bars! Oh no!
Let's see.
It's definitely a coin flip when you get those awkward flip. Here we go.
Factor again.
Is Frank Feast going to pull it off the second time? Yes. This guy knows bars. He's got Bad Luck on the other side. Oh, he sees Quadbolt. Quadbolt takes him out, but fortunately for him, he's actually able to crawl around the wall. So if they finish off Quadbolt, they'll actually be able to secure the area and get the revive. He's aggressively crawling towards them. I guess like he's sacrificing himself, but they win the fight.
No, he knew his team was going to take it.
Yeah.
He knew his team was going to take it.
Okay. So that's actually a really good fight for them because now they secure the buildings on the bottom right center of the circle.
Yeah.
Very good
This is very, very
position.
good positioning
Now
for them.
everyone has to come to them. There's a huge flock of people coming in from the left side. There's a stampede. Oh, but you got Metallic Gear, Salvador, Lily the Knight, Krieger.
So
They
that
have a
flock,
strong defensive position
yeah,
here.
that flock of people are going to run into a team that's well set up in a very defensive position. So we'll see if anything comes about from that.
So if they haven't spotted them, they're probably going to spot them soon. I'd be surprised if they just get up that close to the building without being heard. And it sucks because the circle's closing in and they need to run. They can't.
So now
The
they're-
circle hits hard now.
It does. So at this point, you really can't spend too much time in there, even if you have meds and are using health packs. It's very punishing to stay out there.
Florida fighter going down. Oh man, and then his 3 teammates all the way back in the blue.
It's not looking good for them
And
right
they're
now.
spotted too. It goes from bad to worse. Colonel Mustache taking some pot shots. Remember, Movember is going on, so salute to Colonel Mustache.
Yes.
Oh man, look at these. Look, it's like amazing dodging ability
That's
or
right.
horrible aim. There's
Could be.
like
I'm gonna say a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
It's the best of both worlds. But Krieger just
That's a
takes him
shame.
out with an AWM. Like, no, sit down. You're not getting past
You're
me.
not getting past.
And one-man army in Elstador actually saying, no, screw this. We're gonna go down south side. Oh, actually, Akira squad is at like super critical HP. They got 2 people down. Apparently we missed that engagement,
We
but
did.
fortunately they came
They look
out
like
of it
they look
alive.
like they're
and-
coming out of it okay.
and it doesn't look like they lost anyone permanently, so good for them. There's 2 squads pretty close to each other. It's kind of an awkward angle running up this hill. I'm not sure if like they'll spot each other. I think Organic might have a really good line of sight when they pop up. Oh yeah, oh he's got Hellstorm. Those are some nice shots.
Nice shots.
Wow, that was amazing. But he's getting pegged from his teammates on the right side. So he's going to heal up here. Hellstorm going to try and crawl to safety. The other 2, so they have the hill to work with. very limited cover. They can, since they're closer to the angle, they can kind of control when they pop up. Oh no, Hellstorm. Don't do it, man. Stop. 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 Oh. Why'd you do it, man? Oh, but this sinking ship gets knocked down in the process. Oh,
Nice
that was
shot.
so good.
That was a nice shot.
Wow, Orc 4 Nick. So sick.
So we're going to get a lot of people
Oh,
hitting
but
from,
now he's getting
from
pegged from
B-side.
behind.
Yeah.
Frag feast. Wait, those guys were on the south side of the island. They just ran straight back up. What a shot.
Nice shot.
That was a good headshot. Took off most of his HP. Down. Finishes the squad. Bad luck. Kills another one. Now they're getting shot from the side by robot guarded. So I don't know what they're doing. They're like they had a secure position. They run north. They're out for blood.
They are.
They want those kills. Oh no. Oh no. So we have. Yeah, forget about Phil Z Beast. He's not getting.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to make it.
Oh, look how hard that health is ticking on them. So Calcare is down. Man, yeah, you can see the HP bar. No, there's no chance. No, it's still closing. Sorry, man.
That's it.
Too little, too late. Oh, hello. All right, well, that's a whole squad down. So we're down to a couple squads here. We got Sieto and DeFizz chilling down here on the rocks. We got RSX Dan playing. Did he drop in alone? I don't know if he was with anyone all game.
I think his point was just to get within the playable area and then see where it goes from there.
Yep. There's a clump of people on the left side, bottom left. It looks like a Kira squad, and then there's another one starting to move closer to the position. Okay, so we got Bad Luck, Grass, and Frag Feast coming back south. They might engage some people here. So we got Sieto and DeFizz, that's down on the coast. And then we got RSX Dan going down quite quickly.
See, this is a really interesting playable, like one of the more final playable areas because there's a lot of elevation play, and people can hide in little crevices and not know. And if they bide their time, they could basically wait it out.
Oh man, look at this line of sight. Akira's team has no idea that they're sitting up here. It's unsure if they actually got the crates. Because two of them landed in the water, and it didn't seem like they were challenged too much for it.
At this point in the game, it's a really high risk to go after a crate because people are always taking a peek at them, and if you pop out and try to grab an item, it's a high risk move.
Look how close they are. Like, they're geographically they're right next to each other, but there's a huge coast of rocks. Like, if they engage, it's going to be such an awkward fight. But if they start climbing, they could catch them right from behind.
They can catch them off guard. They could. That being said, the other way, the opposite is also true. If they notice them coming up,
if they're noticed, it's done.
It's a distinct disadvantage to be on lower ground.
Okay, so Savador, Lily the Knight, Metallic Gear, and Krieger starting to move into the white circle.
Looks like they're
One-man
try to
army,
play
Elstador. Oh, Akira able to knock out Elstador.
So I think the people with their own peninsula here have a little bit of an advantage. They've got a lot of cover.
Yeah.
They know who's coming towards them, and they can probably protect their ground.
But they were spotted by the other team
They are.
and on higher ground.
That's true.
So it could be
goes
a nice
both
situation.
ways. Yeah.
All right, so Akira and squad able to actually finish off the two stragglers coming in from the southwest section. So I think there's like 4 squads remaining.
Yeah. So now the guys on the lower ground have to move up. They really don't have a choice with the playable area being above on the plateau area. They really have no choice but to climb up.
The vaulting update can't come soon enough.
No. Well, I want the rock climbing update for these areas.
I want the jetpack update.
Jetpack update, yeah.
Okay, Frag Feast able to spot out Spotter, goes prone. Krieger's flanking from the right side, but he's caught out. He's caught out.
It's definitely a high risk move here.
Oh, he's getting lit up a little bit.
If he gets caught outside,
Lily
that
the
far
Knight
from his
also in
teammates,
play. So it's very interesting wide formation.
It's very it's a little bit of a risk.
It's dangerous because Krieger can get isolated here from the right side. Let's see, bad luck. Oh! Wow.
Very nice
What a
shot.
sick shot.
Very nice
So
shot.
Krieger, I think, oh, he's just barely inside the zone. That's ridiculous. Literally the night playing some peeking games. Actually, Fragfeast got knocked down by Savater. So that's a bad trade for Fragfeast because now it's 3 versus 2.
Krieger's making his way back.
Fragfeast taking some damage, and I don't think they're going to have time to revive him unless they clean the situation up fast. Oh, we got some rowdy members in the audience.
They're reliving the memories of tournaments past.
PTSD.
Yeah, a little bit.
PUBG PTSD.
So Krieger's going to get a res.
Okay, so Lily going down for the res. Metallic Gear has some decent cover behind the rock. Now Akira squad is starting to join in the fray. So now Giras, Fragfeast, and Bad Luck are pinned down by 2 sides.
It's not a great position for them
And they're
right now.
stuck in the open field.
Yeah,
they don't have
they've
any
got
cover
no
to work
cover
with.
at all.
It's deceptive because they have this little ridge that they can kind of work with,
Yeah.
but it's not where they want to be. So they're actually going to wrap around back down to the south side, but it's right into Akira's squad. They're standing right next to each other, and they're not even looking that way.
I don't think they're aware that they're there.
Okay, so they see Mandible, and Mandible actually doesn't see them. Oh, he gets taken out and finished. So now Akira squad makes their move. Okay. Oh!
Very
Akira
unfortunate.
able to clean things up. Oh my goodness. So now it's a 2 versus 4. Actually, it's actually sort of a 3 because Afro wasn't finished off in that engagement.
Yeah.
So Akira's going to get the revive here. Savater's still taking heat, but they're all revived, and now they have all the terrain to work with.
They're in a very, very good position now.
They know where their opponents
Yeah.
are, but there's not much cover.
There isn't much.
Whereas the other team has the
circle, yep.
coast.
This end circle doesn't leave for a lot of cover.
So they have a nice crossfire being worked here. So many shots raining in.
So it's this kind of end game that I really like to have spare smokes to just give us as much cover as we can. Because they really have nothing to work with here.
Except their skills.
Or they can, just
So
stay prone the whole time.
Wasted Skin actually getting isolated here by Savater and Metallic Gear and Krieger. So he's actually getting ambushed by 3 people. Krieger actually just turns left and knocks out Afro. And kills Afro. Akira able to trade with Krieger, take him out. He's so close to the edge. Wasted Skin taken out in that exchange. So now it's a 3 versus 1.
It's not
Wait,
looking
no,
good.
and Sieto's somewhere. Where is this guy? He's stuck
He's stuck on the
rocks.
bottom.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Look. This is how you win games,
Yeah,
okay?
you bide your time.
Yeah,
and you wait.
hey, did you finish top 10? All right, so Sieto coming in. Actually, Lily the Knight able to finish off Akira, so now it's a 4 versus 1. So Sieto finally coming out from under the rock. Time to make a play, the play of his
see
life.
what he can do.
All right, he's going prone. He's going to go in sneaky. Savater. And it's over.
That was it.
Way to go. Wow. Krieger, Savater, unbelievable performance.
They played very well.
That was super nice, super well done. Very impressive. In fact, Krieger squad, that's the 2nd week in a row they won.
That was.
That's two-time, back-to-back consecutive week 8, week 9 champions. But the question on everyone's mind is, was it enough to actually win the overall tournament? So to answer that question, we're actually going to call someone up, one of the tournament admins who's worked very hard over the past couple months to run this tournament and make it a reality. We're going to hand the mic off to Marc-André Saunier to announce the results for us. Can we give a warm welcome for Malk?
Hello? Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah, all right, good. Hey guys, let's give a big hand to Denis and Joel for the sick casting. That's good, man.
Oh, it was an awesome match. Well played.
Ah, that was insane. Jesus, Krieger, calm down.
Yeah.
What's all that killing? That guy's got issues. All right, guys, so just before we hand out the prize, we compiled a couple stats from the tournament. We thought you guys might enjoy this. So I have a super sheet here. For example, we went to all the different matches, we logged all the stats, and we have a list for the players that did the most kills throughout the tournament. It's actually a lot closer than you might expect. Top 3 is actually 34 kills, 32, and 31. So third place, 31, that would be my boy, Frag Feast. Second place, no surprise, Krieger.
Yeah.
And first place is actually, it's very interesting because this guy legitimately for the first 5 weeks, every single game for the first 5 weeks, he was the person with the most kills every single game. So with 34 kills, Afro XTC.
Wow. It's wild.
It's pretty much the guy you don't want to meet in the game. Most chicken dinners, so for those who don't know the game much, so pretty much the teams that got the most wins. So we got 2 teams that got multiple wins. In second position with 3 wins, VSS Enterprise. And the team with the most chicken dinners, which would be 4 chicken dinners, 4 victories out of 9 games. That's kind of an insane win ratio. So Josué's Angels.
Wow.
They're the guys that won just now, actually. Teams with the most kills total. So if we go with top 3, third position with 57 kills total in the whole tournament, Josué's Angels. Second position, 74. So in large part, thanks to Frag Feast, VSS Enterprise. And first position, the Madman, the people that killed every single person in the map for the first 4 weeks. It was nuts. With 86 kills, they had a silly team name, Voyeurism.
Jeez.
We compiled a list also of the teams with the most top 3. So we're looking at 4, 5, and 7. Third position, it's actually a team of one of the other admins, Chris over there. So 4 top 3, G-Puff Esports, J-Puff Esports. Second position, all right, we get it, Josué's Angels, you guys are good. And first position, this is ridiculous. There was 9 games, and these people managed to be top 3 in 7 of the 9 games.
Wow.
That is bonkers. So give a big hand to Voyeurism. They're sitting over there. The team with the most kills in a single game, Voyeurism, with 22 kills.
That's like
one
That's
third
like
of
a
the
third
whole
of the
server.
jeez.
Calm down. Okay, you guys are never going to guess this one. How would we go about the person, the single individual who did the most kills in a single game, with 12 kills for a single person in a game? Krieger. We also do have some special mentions. There was a very, very good kill that was reported to us by Tiamat on Dirty Debutant. The only issue is they're actually teammates. But that was a great kill, so congratulations. And finally, there was a great moment where, so you had Frames Janko actually crawling in the house, you know, perfectly safe. And somebody shows up to him and he's like, I'm gonna kill this guy, finishes him off. Turns out that the guy who killed him was Giles, his own teammate. The answer was, I thought it was a bad guy. All right. So that's all we got for stats. Then I'd like to move forward with, I guess, the award ceremony. So we're going to call the winners for bronze, silver, and then gold medal. Who's going to be handing out the medals? Is that going to be you,
we'll do it.
Jed, Denny? You guys have been doing so good.
We'll help you out.
Yeah? All right, go ahead. I'm just going to call the names.
Let's do it.
All right, so in third position,
one of this. And
In third position, with 1,415 points total in the tournament. This is going to be ridiculous. It's actually my team. VSS Enterprise. Come on down. No way. When does that happen? Somebody calls his own team on the stage. You guys want to keep walking through this stuff as you hand out the medals, the prizes? Just have your mic on, Joanne?
we're not sparing you.
Yeah?
There you go.
Is it the bronze? It's a beautiful bronze medal. Gee, you guys have a great budget this year. This is heavy. This is great. So the prize for third
Hold
position?
up, you also get a copy of a DVD copy.
DVD
of
copy.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, the movie.
The movie. Yeah.
The movie that started it all. This is great. So congratulations, guys. I feel so awkward congratulating my own team. It's okay. We're going to move on. Bronze is not that important, but congratulations. Here we go. All right, let's go. I'm going to move to the side so the other teams can show up front. All right, second team. And this, oh man, this was close. Second team with 1,515 points and a whole lot of kills. Please welcome your silver medalists, Josué's Angels. Good job, good job.
Merci.
Solid. Krieger. Thanks, man. Jesus. Shaking the hand of a killer. All right. Are you good with all the medals?
And they get an ergonomic gaming mouse. Yeah.
All right, let's give it up, guys. One more time. Woo. Good, very good. And what was the prizes for second place?
It was an ergonomic gaming mouse.
Ergonomic gaming mouse. This is great, so you can frag without having wrist aches. All right. So, guys, now the big winners. In first position with 1,705 points, a ridiculous amount of kills, an insane amount of top 3, and a lot of mad respect. Please welcome your gold medalists, Voyeurism. Woo! Thank you. Can you guys take this and I'm sure one of you guys will want to speak.
I don't know. What am I saying?
All right, guys. So we're going to ask the big winning team. We have all the medals yet? We good? Almost there? So winning team, congratulations, Voyeurism. And a nice little trophy. All right, let's give it to one of the guys. For,
Whoever holds the trophy talks.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah. You just speak, you say what you're...
What am I saying? I don't understand.
The winner speaks.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I mean, the game is kind of shitty still, which is unfortunate, but everyone loves it for some reason. But the game, I don't know, playing a tournament game like that was a lot of fun. It's been a while since we played a competitive match like that. Frag Feast, I checked your stats before we started all the game, and I was like, what the fuck, man? So, I don't know. Yeah, Frag Feast, dude, your stats were unbelievable. We were a little intimidated before we started, but well played. And we've been poking Tascan the whole time he's playing, too. He's tried to get us to drop, like, close to him on the last game, but that's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's good. It was a lot of fun. And thanks, UGL, for organizing it. It was awesome.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. That was an awesome match. Congratulations once again, Voyeurism. We're going to take a couple minutes break. We're going to be handing things off to the Injustice team. We're just going to set a few things up.
All right, we're good. Yeah.